name Cornelius Smith.
Yes, sir.
And you're presently charged in this case with conspiracy to commit murder and with murder. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And you have an attorney in this case. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And is he in the courtroom? Let me get out of your way.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
What promises have I made to you with regard to your testimony today?
No.
Have I told you that you're not going to testify and walk out of here?
Yes, you told me that.
Do you know that you're going to prison?
Yes, sir.
Have I told you that it's very important, though, for you to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I told you it's important to tell the truth because I said so?
Yes, sir.
And because the judge will evaluate whether or not you told the truth?
Right.
And have I told you it's in your best interest to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
Are you here to tell the truth?
Yes, sir.
I want to skip forward. Okay? We're going to go back to everything. But I want to skip forward. Tell me about the day that you were arrested for this case.
It was my daughter's birthday, actually. And I was out. I had took her some cake and ice cream to school for her birthday. And the U.S. Marshals they were trailing me the whole time. I didn't know that they were trailing me because I had saw Govan the day before. And he was telling me that, police was on to us or whatever. And he asked me when the last time I was supposed to Justin. And he was saying, I was like, it's been a minute. So he was like, they just ran in Justin's spot the night before. And he said that they been shooting at him and that I need to get rid of my phone because they own us. And the next day, I was locked up, like,
Police captured you? Police captured you that day?
The next day.
Did they get your phone that day from you?
They didn't get it from me. I left it with my children's mother or whatever.
They get your phone from your children's mother?
Yes, sir.
So you didn't throw it away like Govan told you to?
Nah, I ain't threw it away. I gave it to her. Oh.
Now, when the police first arrest you, I mean at the very start, do you say, hey, I want to tell you the truth about this whole thing?
No. I ain't never did it.
Okay. Did they interview you right after they arrested you?
Yeah, they interviewed me in Mississippi.
Okay. Did you tell them the truth or the lie?
I told them a lie.
Okay. At some point after you're arrested, did you decide to tell the truth?
Yeah, once I came to my senses and Justin had wrote me a kite. Justin.
So let me tell you, when you hear another lawyer speak up and object, that means you stop talking. Okay? And you'll be instructed to either move on or to another question. Okay?
And I think so the objection is going to be hearsay. So let me try to get you. Let's try to back up, okay? So you said after you arrested, you came to your senses. Is that correct?
Correct.
And you say that Justin, is that the defendant in this case?
Yes, sir.
Had written you something that you called
a kite.
A kite? Okay. Without saying what was in that kite, and that's a letter, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Without saying in that letter, after you received that letter, did you decide to tell the truth?
Right.
And what did you do once you decided to tell the truth?
I had spoke with my lawyer.
And thereafter, have you met a few times with detectives?
Yes.
And have you met, if we count those 2 minutes right back here, I guess 3 or 4 times with me, is that correct?
Yes.
Would it be fair to say you did that because you realized you had been caught?
Yeah, I've been caught and I got a conscience too. Now they don't know where my senses. Yeah, I got a conscience.
I'm going to play a video up here, Cornelius. You can turn a little bit, see it once we start playing.
For the record, you're playing what's been marked as, or will be marked as exhibit number 5.
R.P. to Dolph.
All right, Cornelius, what are we looking at?
Well, that's the day that we had saw Young Dolph and them Pulley and Makitas.
All right, so whose car is that?
That's Young Dolph's car.
All right, and you say we, who saw this car?
Me and Justin.
Well, let's back up then and tell me, how do you know Justin?
Oh, through Govan.
All right, and who is Govan?
Hernandez Govan Quick. We know him by Quick.
Okay, who is Quick?
Associate.
All right, you say associate. Is he younger or older than you?
Older.
What neighborhood does he hang out in?
Orange Mountain.
Does he live over there?
Yes, sir, he did.
Do you know what street his house is on?
Bradley.
Are you familiar with that street?
Yes, sir.
Did you ever buy drugs from Mr. Govan?
Yes, I brought ecstasy pills.
Okay, would he sell you ecstasy pills? You ever heard the term like old head?
Nah.
Okay. Would you consider him sort of a older criminal figure in the neighborhood?
Yeah, I call him like a bro.
Okay. Did you have another guy in that neighborhood you used to hang out with too?
Yeah, Big Bobby.
Big Bobby. Is that Bobby Carter?
Bobby Carter, yes, sir.
How often would you be over there on Bradley Street?
I know that's just about every day.
Okay. So this was a hangout area, and you would buy ecstasy from Quet.
Quick.
All right. How is it that you met Justin through Quet?
Oh, just, like, being around, basically. Being around.
Would Justin be around Quet too?
Yeah, he'll be around quick.
Do you know why Justin would be around Quet?
They look at each other like brothers, brothers,
Okay.
and then just rap or whatever.
All right. You knew Justin to be a rapper?
Yeah,
Did you know his rap name?
straight drop.
And did you know Quet to be involved in, I guess, the rap business
That
or
boy
something?
is straight telling.
He called himself.
Okay. What sort of would he call himself as far as being in the business?
I guess a negotiator. I don't know.
A negotiator?
I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know whether or not he was trying to negotiate for Straight Drop?
I guess trying to get him a deal.
Okay. Do you know who he was trying to get him a deal with?
Oh, Big Juke and him got in him.
All right. You said Big Jook, is that correct?
Yeah,
You ever heard of the music label CMG?
yeah,
Is that Big Jokes?
yeah, Big Juke and him.
And his brother, right?
Yeah,
His brother's Gotti, is that correct?
yeah.
Okay. Before this day, which is in November of 2021, about how long had you been knowing Justin?
Oh, 3 months.
A few months. About how many times do you think you'd been around him?
Todd-Town, we done went to the club together. We've been around each other a couple times.
Okay. And for the record, I know that it's a formality, but for the record, can you point him out in the courtroom and tell me what he's wearing and stuff?
Yeah, the young brother over there with the button-down shirt, blue and white button-down shirt.
Yeah, that young brother over there.
Identify the defendant.
He ain't got no reason not to
Let the
tell.
record reflect that the witnesses
They all going down.
So how did you get to be with Justin Johnson this day on November 17th, 2021?
We knew that, they had heat on Dolphin head or whatever, so
Who had a hit on whose head?
Big Juke had a hit on dog head or whatnot. So
How do you know that Big Jug had a hit on Dolph's head?
I could quit had told me about it, quit, and you know what I'm saying, being just
How much money was it supposed to be?
100,000 on dog head.
And had you agreed to do this hit?
100,000.
Yes, sir.
Had Justin agreed to do this hit?
Yes, sir.
Were y'all going to do it together?
Yeah, they been on it, but yeah.
Was there
Yeah,
any
he
arrangement
know it's
as far
over
as
with.
splitting the money or anything?
Yeah, me and him and me and him supposed to be giving quit 10,000 apiece.
All right, so you and him are going to give Govan 10,000 apiece?
Yeah,
How
he
much
know
are you
it's
gonna
over
get?
with.
I was getting 40, he was
Yeah.
getting 40.
Okay.
I hope you calculating the time
Had
you about to
spoken
do
with Justin about this?
while you
Yeah,
writing.
we had been talking about it.
Okay.
What you writing down?
This was
It's crazy.
not something that
R.I.P. to
just
Dolph.
happened this day, but something that was in the process for weeks?
Yeah, we
How did y'all hook up this day, if you remember?
he had pulled up to get me. He came and got me or whatever.
Where'd he get you from?
He got me from my father's house.
Where's your father's house?
Out of Lamar Sims.
Orange Mound area?
Yeah.
Had either you called him or he called you or anything like
He had
this?
called me the first time I missed the call. Then he called me back, I answered. He was telling me basically they were pulling up because we already knew what was going on.
When you say you already knew what was going on, you already knew that this is about?
Yeah, because we knew they were doing the turkey drive, so we was actually on our way to Westwood.
Had you and Justin talked about this particular day before?
Like, nah, not the specific day. Like, we just knew that it was turkey drive going every day that week. We just knew that.
You knew that, is it fair to say that you knew Dolph was involved in these turkey drives this week before Thanksgiving?
Yeah, we didn't know we were gonna catch him, but we knew he did his artist. You know, everybody had a hit on the head. Everybody had a price on the heads.
From Jook?
Yeah, from Juke.
And that was going to be y'all's business this week.
Yeah, that was our beating deal.
When he had arrived at the house, do you remember what he was driving?
White Mercedes Benz.
Okay, had you seen that car before?
Nah, I ain't never saw that car.
Did you get in the car with him?
Yeah, I got him.
Was there anybody else in the car?
Nah, it was just me and Justin.
Were there any guns in the car?
Yeah, they was on the back seat in the bag.
Do you remember what kind of guns there were?
A Draco, handgun.
Okay. And Draco, Memphis, some type of bigger semi-automatic weapon, is that right?
Yeah.
And then a handgun? Do you remember what you were wearing that day?
I had on some gray sweatpants, some orange and white Jordan 1s, and a blue Gap hoodie
The blue Gap hoodie
with a do-rag on.
with the do-rag on. Did y'all have gloves?
I had my own glue.
You had your own gloves?
He had his own glue.
When you got in the car, did you have your gloves on?
Nah, I ain't have no gloves on.
You said Justin had his own gloves?
Yeah, he had his gloves on. Some black gloves.
He had his black gloves on.
I'm
before
curious
he
as
picked you up?
what it is he could be right.
Does he get out of his car and pick you up, or do you go up to the car? How's that work?
Nah, I got out the house, came out the house, and got on in the car.
Okay. Off to do the mission.
Yeah, do a mission, try to catch you. Somebody,
Try to catch one of the rappers
yeah, one of them
at the Turkey Drive in Westwood.
in Westwood. Yeah.
All right. What happens after y'all get in the car?
Oh, we went back on Bradley Street. He got some out of, I think that was like a expedition truck that he had parked on Bradley Street. And then we took the back street. We was at Lamar Airways. We at the light.
So he picks up. Let me get this right. He picks you up in the Mercedes. Is that right?
Yeah.
But you go to Bradley Street.
Yeah.
And is there an expedition already there?
Yeah, expedition already there. Parked in the yard.
Do you know who parked that expedition there?
I guess he did.
Okay, we're not allowed to guess in here.
Ah, well.
Okay. So
Nah, I ain't see him parking though.
Okay.
I don't see him.
And what color was it?
White.
A white expedition.
He white.
Did y'all do anything when y'all went to Bradley Street at that point?
He got something out the truck and then jumped back in the car.
I got you. So he gets out of the Mercedes at Bradley Street, goes into the expedition and gets something,
Yeah.
and comes back.
Gonna be,
Do you know what he got?
nah, I don't know.
Are y'all talking at this point?
Nah, we wasn't talking, like, cause he was on the phone at first, then he hung it up, but we wasn't talking about, really.
Now, y'all were cool with each other, is that right? You and Justin?
God.
He gets back in the white Mercedes.
Yeah, he get big in the white Mercedes, and we take the back street, I think Gentry and stuff, to, we was at Lamar.
Not cool enough. He singing like a canary.
Going to the Sprayway.
Like, alright.
Bradley to Dedrick. Is
Hey,
what he
these
said?
the streets for you, man.
And then y'all are going to get on the
There's no
expressway.
love out
We
there.
get on the Sprayway on Airways.
Okay, but and this is Airways that we see.
Yeah, it's Airways.
Okay, what happens once y'all get to Airways?
We at the light. Dolphin come clean across the light.
How'd y'all know it was Dolph?
Everybody know, how the car is, on petite cars and stuff.
Yeah,
Man.
people in Memphis knew about that rap, right?
Yeah,
That
The downfall.
camouflage
Man.
white and green and blue rap.
camouflage.
That surprised you? See him like that?
Yeah.
Did you say anything or did Justin say anything?
We was like, there go dog right there.
All right, what did y'all do?
We perceived the trailer. Proceeded the trailer.
So y'all are following him on Airways?
Yeah, right over the street.
And you saw the first part of this video, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you see him pull off here to the cookie store?
Yeah, he pulled in the cookie store.
What'd y'all do?
We made the block. We came with the bag way. I jumped out. We started shooting.
All right, well, let's back up here, though. We saw him pull off of Airways to here, is that right?
Yeah.
Y'all, can you see my little pointer?
Yeah.
Y'all would be traveling this direction on Airways, is that right? Then did y'all do a crazy U-turn or anything, or what'd y'all do?
Nah. We came with the back street.
Following the clickers is what y'all did?
Yeah.
Okay.
We went to the light, made the loop around.
Did you see him get out of his car like this?
Nah, I ain't seen him get out the car.
Okay.
Who was that? His brother with him? Marcus? Yeah, his long dreads. That gotta be. Yo, RP, man. It's crazy. Seeing his last moments like this. Unfortunate.
Say y'all,
Yeah, that's us right there.
stop it here.
It's me.
Can you stop it? All right. We're gonna back up. I wanted to, back up a little bit. All
He
right.
had no control over
First
that
guy out of the
Draco.
car. Who's that?
It's me.
That's you. Which one of the guns do you have?
I got the little Draco stab gun.
Okay, that's that semi-automatic weapon. Is that right?
Yeah.
You ever shot that thing before?
Nah, I ain't never shot me. I don't know.
We can tell
Okay. You can proceed, Art.
that thing was jumping everywhere.
That's your Gap hoodie. Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Look
me.
at it.
That's you. Who you shooting?
No
at?
handle. Oh, I'm surprised he.
All right, now back it up again.
Yo, it's crazy.
Back it up for Justin getting out of the car.
It's like his brother ran out. Did he?
All right, who's the
Did he
second
shoot
person
back?
here that got out of the
I
driver's
thought he
side?
had a gun on him.
He's got the smaller handgun. Is that right?
Yeah, the bad baseball hat. Bad pro baseball hat.
You're firing this crazy thing. What you see? What are you feeling?
I wasn't feeling nothing at the time, but I ain't gonna even let it. I wasn't feeling nothing at the time. I was just, trying to get some money.
That's crazy.
Trying to
I
get
was just
some
about
money?
to say that. Just worried about the money. That's
That you
usually
probably
it.
would have
No,
wasted on
it's goofy.
toxic
On foe.
ecstasy.
His brother must have been standing on the other side because it looked like he aiming more over there.
You shot that gun a bunch?
Right in there.
Right then and there.
Yo, and they never talked about his brother. That's crazy. Now I'm
Aiming for
noticing.
Dolph.
I ain't, you know.
Was he able to say anything to y'all, or was he able to run or get away at all?
I shot through the glass, so I wasn't close up on him. I was shooting through the glass.
Okay.
I saw him standing by the window. I just got out and started shooting.
All right. Proceed till Justin shoots. There with the handgun. Who's that?
Now look at his brother getting ready to run out. Which is, it seemed like they so
All right.
close.
You proceed.
They never talked
Right,
about that.
there.
Now look at that. It's kind of crazy. His brother had him right there, like he got a gun.
Did you know that he shot back at y'all?
I ain't noticed until we pulled out. And there was a bullet hole in my side window. And I told Jason, I'm like, man, I'm hit. He was like, I'm hit too. So
Brother stood on
I
business.
see, I'm hit right here on my leg. And I see a bullet hole in my sweater. I said, damn, man. So we driving out, he was saying he was hit. I'm talking to him, making sure we on Rick, making sure he's straight. I'm like, you alright? He's like, yeah, I'm straight. But the bullet head went in my arm, and it was a bullet in my back.
I'm gonna back up.
Oh, brother stood
You
on
and
business.
Justin
They never
here
mentioned that, which
are
is
running the
good.
white Mercedes, is that right?
Right.
They never
You
mentioned
get
those
in what side of the
details.
car,
I get on the passenger side.
and Justin gets back in the driver's side.
Yeah, he get back on the driver's side.
Y'all get in the car. You can watch the rest of the video.
At least I don't recall. Look how close that is. Like,
Did y'all see Marcus
I'm
get the second
surprised
gun
they
from his
didn't.
car?
Nah, but when we pulled out, and
Got
I knew
another
we
gun
shot
out
back,
the-
I was finna shoot back, but there were too many cars coming, and I ain't just want to hit no anybody, so I ain't
I
shoot
respect
back.
that.
Because
I'm
Marcus
still
was shooting
goofy.
at y'all as y'all were leaving
Yo, that's crazy.
from down here. Is that right?
Yeah, they didn't talk. They didn't
And
talk
you
too
would be
much
in the
about
car at
that
this
part.
point,
Yeah, we was in the car.
looking backwards.
Yeah, I was looking back, but we had, like, how we were driving, like, how he was driving, he was all the way on the other side, but, so
Got
I
back
ain't
the
want
handgun.
to shoot back and hit him back.
So the shots,
That's
all the
crazy.
shots
I
that you
repeated
fired
Dolph, man. This
were
shit
the ones we
crazy.
saw right here
Fuck.
with Dolph. Is that right?
Yeah,
And Justin too.
yeah.
All right. So y'all didn't shoot back at Marcus as y'all were
Nah, we
driving.
shoot back at him.
I'm surprised they didn't. That's how you know Dolph was the main target, though. When they said anybody with him,
So
I'm
you got shot
surprised
in the
they
shoulder,
didn't.
Yeah, I got hit in my shoulder, in my
They
upper
didn't try
arm,
Marcus.
in the upper arm, shoulder area of
on my leg.
your right and your leg, and you realized you had been shot once you got in the car.
Yeah, once I got in the car.
Could you still have a scar from when you got shot in the arm? Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Mark, I have him step down and display this to the jury real quick. Come on, Mr. Smith. Turn sideways here. Just walk down this way, backwards toward the wheel. All right, make your snap. All right. You and Justin jump back in the car. You've been hit in the shoulder
On my leg.
and in the leg. Justin may
Brother
or may not
stood
have
on
been hit.
business.
Said
Yeah,
something
got
Straight up.
in the back.
straight in the back. All right, what now?
Yeah, man. Brother stood on business. I don't remember them clarifying or mentioning the details about Marcus even being with him. I don't even remember them like mentioning anybody was with him. As far as I remember at that time, it seemed like, the story dropped as if he was by himself, kind of traveling by himself. That's exactly what I thought. So to see this footage right here and see that his brother was with him, just his actions, I salute that. I salute that heartily. RP to Dolph. I want y'all to gotta go check the rest of the trial out. Of course, I'm not about to react to the whole thing. Again, man, RP to Dolph. They crashed out for nothing, man. When y'all hear the rest of the story, man, and you know, hear the details, they completely crashed out for no reason. They took out young Dolph, and as you can see, everybody slid for him. I don't think anybody involved behind this is, you know what I'm saying, left pretty much, you know, except for, you know who, but pretty much anybody who had a hand in it or, you know, had a transaction in it, it seemed like they got dealt with. And man, listen, man, we don't condone anything. We don't condone any of the violence, but you know, man, that same energy you put out is the same return. We always talk about that, and it's unfortunate, man. Just like I say, hearing the details, seeing this footage. I say they never mentioned anything, as far as I can remember, about Marcus being there on the scene and shooting back. I never recalled any of that, but just to see that, like I say, man, straight up, I salute that. Foe, your brother with you. It's unfortunate, you know, it couldn't, you know, end any other way. But man, like I say, RP to Dolph, man. Y'all already know how it go, man. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. Peace. Yeah. Whoa.